Morning world, and welcome to a wet and windy Sunday 24th of November, although it's not been as bad as they said it was going to be. I was expecting twice that. I spent much of the night last night listening to the wind battering the house. The rain hasn't been. I mean, it's been battering the house, but nothing like what we thought. The forecast said we could get between 50 and 70 millimetres of rain. Yeah, nothing like that. Get off there. So I've got no intention of doing an awful lot today. There's nothing we can do outside. We're definitely not going to be muck spreading or hedge cutting or anything like that. I think it's just going to be essential maintenance today and telly. So my bit of extra just in case work so far being unnecessary. Didn't do it, but hasn't been required. The drains have coped quite well with what we've had so far. What are you like in there? Actually, you've still got enough for a couple of hours, haven't you? Right. I thought I was going to have to give them another bail this morning, but you know what? I'll let them finish off what they've got. Morning, boys and girls. How are you lot in here? Actually, you're right as well. You don't even need to give you... Oh. I think I'm going to get off quite lightly this morning. Probably shouldn't have said that. There's a job with the dry there later on if I feel like it. I feel like taking the front weight off. Right, you are empty in there though. I might give you a bail in there. Let's do that. Right, it's going to be a bit of a risk shutting that door, I think. Will that door go around even? Actually, think about it. I don't think that door is going to go... One way to find out, I suppose. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Come on. Go on, here you go. No, you're going in, not out. Go on. In, go on. In you go. They actually want to go outside, which I'm not going to allow. How am I going to, or if you're all going to go down there, maybe I could do it that way. Go on, Tiddler. Get your head down there. As you could probably guess, I'm kind of working this out as I go along. But I need to shut these guys out as well before they decide to that works. No, you stay there. No, you stay there. Thank you. Stay there. Ta. That's that. I think I probably will put two in the top there as well while I'm at it. It's not bad, but I think we'll give it a bit of refresh. So we'll put the bucket back on, get this end done, close this up, then come in here then, and I can do that side at my leisure. Right, I'll close that one as well. I'll be doing there next. They got a fresh bed. We'll let them back in. Right, you have to back up. Back it up. Are you? 188. Shift your arse. Go on, move. Go on. Filter round. Go on. Filter round. Come on. Anybody else in there? No. Right. That's it. You knock it about. Chuck it all over the floor. All done. I think tomorrow will be a muck day. Not doing it today, it's not terrible today. But yeah, tomorrow we'll get in here, have a good scratch out. Right, I think when we've got the bucket on, we'll put a bit of chip in here as well. I'm just trying to make up my mind whether to take this down. Do I really need that now with the room it's taking up? Do I take that apart? I can always rebuild it. done. Breakfast. Oh, I say breakfast. Right after I let them in. So you got a comfy bed and plenty of ventilation. There you go. Breakfast is served. Yummy. And a bit more lying down space as well. So I rebuilt the second pen because it was there last year, not because I actually needed it. We're not calving this winter, so I just need a pen if I get something ill that I have to handle, that I've got something on standby. All right, Rosie. Yes, I was talking to you. Ready? Go on then. In you go. Right, phase 2 of the morning. I'm off over to see my dad, like I do on most Sunday mornings. But before I go there, we're going to Mole Valley, because I had a phone call from my brother first thing this morning to let me know that the padlock was broken on the double gates into the barn down at Tother farm. So it doesn't look like anybody's broken it or smashed it or cut it, it just can't lock it. So we're gonna have to go and buy a padlock. Yeah. Another 50 quid. What? Just come out of my dad's, and as usual, someone here is getting all chopsy because what she wants me to give her a biscuit out of that jar. I don't know what it is. Every time we come out of there, she decides that I should give her a biscuit. Don't you? Yeah? Maybe in a minute. So I went to Mole Valley this morning. Unfortunately, I was too early. I'm assuming they open at 10 o'clock on a Sunday. I thought it was 9:30. I wasn't going to hang around for half an hour. Then I thought, maybe I got a spare padlock in the van. So I've had the back of my van apart. It's not in here, so I presume it must be in my Land Rover. So what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and pinch a padlock off of a less important gate, a hidden one, and stick it on our main gates at the farm just to tide me over, and I'll either come back later on this afternoon or tomorrow and I'll put a brand new padlock on there. So yeah, don't actually know why the old one's broken. Apparently it's not missing, it's not gone, doesn't appear damaged, it just won't lock. Maybe my brother's got the wrong key. Of course, the other thing I've got to think of is, can I actually get down to the farm? We have had a lot of rain, although according to Dad's rain gauge or rain measuring device at his place, they haven't had as much as we have at home. But there is quite a lot of standing water around. It could be flooded down by the old farm. Could be. We'll soon find out. Oh, it's not too bad. I've seen it a lot worse than that. I reckon we can get through there. But we're going this way first. Yeah, we've had some rain, for sure. I'm glad we had that tree down the other day, the rotten one. I don't actually think it would have gone in this weather, but I've just spoken to neighbour, and she said there's trees down up the road, so there's actually only one way in and out of the village, well, 2 ways in and out of the village a minute, so rather than the 3. All right, let's go and see what's going on with this padlock. I reckon you might have been forced, you know. Well, that locks. Just wants a bit of WD-40 after all that effort. That'll help. Nothing wrong with that. Come on. Dinner time. Good girl. Right, well, that's 2 on there now. It still won't stop them. If they want to go in there, it's just going to be out with the disc cutter. Bzz, bzz, job done. Right, home. Actually, we'll just nip down the lane. I might pop in and see my brother while I'm here, actually. And yeah, all the rubbish that was tipped here last week, gone. So hopefully it includes all the nails as well. I don't want a puncture. That's where they chucked it. Still a bit of the horse shit in the road there. So dirty, dirty buggers. And a biscuit, yeah, biscuit agrees with me. Right, I'm hoping I can get out of Itchington because it's not stopped raining, and I reckon the water levels might have gone up possibly beyond what the Fezzer van can cope with. I don't know, we'll make that judgment when we get there. So anyway, I've been to see my brother, and Andy Goodenough was there. So we've had a chat about cropping and what we're going to do and blah blah blah, and some of the potential issues that we might have with planting a spring crop. So something that I will maybe talk to you about later on. But yeah, there are a couple of things that we might have to do. I'll leave it there. I'll just leave it there. So right. Well, the river's pretty full. Yeah. It's definitely gone up. Right, Andy's behind me. Yeah, we're wading pretty deep in here. But I think we got away with it. I wouldn't want to go much deeper than that. I like my engine running, not stopped solid. Right, home. Right, we've got one more flood to get across, and then we're home free. Not that one. We're about to come across the Stidcut Lane Ford. Just round this bend. Just past Mr. Cornock, right, okay. Go on then. We go in first? Fine, that's right, we'll go first then. Thank you. So when it's like that, the safest place to be is the middle of the road, top of the camber. But yeah, Mr. Cornock is going to be flooded again, along with Mr. Pierce.